Good evening, everyone. It's that time again. We're here tonight. Round 10, Silverstone. One that everyone's been waiting for, I reckon. A lot of competitors out here have been putting a lot of decent track times in. So, yeah, let's go get down to the nitty gritty, eh? Round 10 of 12, I believe. I could be wrong. It has been a while since I last checked. Yeah, 12. We've got Sepang in 2 weeks' time, and then Interlagos, I believe just before Christmas, if anyone's still around by then. But yeah, track length of 5.89 kilometers, race distance 30 laps, roughly 176 kilometers overall, and 18 turns around this beautiful track. The fastest qualifying lap last season was Irma's race, the 125.7. Fastest lap in the race though was Jans van Dijk with a 128.1, and the last winner was Jack Smith in younger Vermin GP, if you remember the glory days of that team. No longer with us, unfortunately. Younger Vermin has kind of gone their separate ways, I guess. Maxi Younger now racing for Octane. I say that, he hasn't been here for a while. Anyway, let's look at the standings, eh? We've still got Max Hamlink in first, leading over Paul Magzire, and then we got Dave Southwood, 104 points. About 27 points separates the top three overall, which is very interesting. Just about a race in it, a race win in it, and a bit. So it could go either way for all three drivers. Let's look at the team standings as well. Vermin Racing Team kind of running away with it slightly. BM Racing in second, and DAC Alpine very similar to the driver standings. The best driver of each team kind of scoring the most points for these teams overall. And yeah, as you can see, the hybrid standings there. Octane, as you can see, slowly climbing their way up from the back of the pit lanes. Last season not having the best of results, but the new shiny driver lineup has really helped them put a mark in the standings this season. Let's see what they've got under their sleeves tonight. The lap times. Artu Niminen kind of putting his foot down in the overall times. Unfortunately can't participate tonight. So we're looking at Max Hamlink, Oscar Williams, and the rest of the gang to really show who's boss around here. We quickly look at the driver's briefing submitted by Jack Smith. You can see that the track limits at turn 9 will be the only exception made. So if drivers do tend to go over the white lines, it will be overlooked. It is also worth mentioning that these drivers have back of the grid penalties. James May for Griffin Gaming, Dave Southwood for DAC Alpine, Paul Magzire for BM Racing, as he's had quite a few this season. Albano Pensionisti for Flag to Flag Racing, and Stin Prince for Scuderia Rapidamente. It is also worth noting that Max Hamlink will have a pit lane start, so he will not be able to participate on the grid. So it does put him on a bit of a back foot, but it might help him avoiding turn 1 and particularly turn 2 chaos. But yeah, just waiting now for the simulator to boot up while we casually slip into qualifying mode. So the race length, like I said, will be about 30 laps. Drivers looking at a one-stop race tonight. 3 compounds that will be used, the C1, the C2 and the C3. In layman's terms, the C1 being, I believe, the hardest compound and the C3 being the softest. Drivers will be looking to go from a C3 to a C2, but Silverstone is notoriously hard on tyres, so drivers will be expected to nurse them to the end. There's 2 DRS detection zones around Silverstone. One just for turn 14 and the other one turn 5. As we jump in to the cockpit of Alex Cochran. Hopefully you all can see that. With just over 12 minutes of qualifying to go, Jan van Dijk seems to have the lead on the rest of the gang. Like, quickly sort out everything. I do apologise. There we go. So yeah, Jan van Dijk currently leading with a 1:27.7, but we know that the best times around here in perfect conditions is roughly a 1:26 flat. You know, I reckon we'll be seeing that in the dying moments of qualifying. Still plenty of time to go. Still another stint or two for these drivers. Alex Cochran is just about to come around the last corner, crosses the line, sets a 1:29, puts him 7th. DAC racing team looking like busy bees around Silverstone. Jack Smith having a few troubles connecting to the server tonight. Fortunately, is with us and is about to embark on a hot one by the looks of things. He'll be representing Britain around his home track. Looking to get some decent points for Vermin tonight. Currently up on his best time in the first sector. So as I mentioned previously, James May, Dave Southwood, Paul Magzire, Albano Pensionisti, Stim Prince and also Max Hammerling will all might be partaking in qualifying. If you do see them, please give me a heads up. That's a no-go zone right there. That just will not fly. Jack Smith puts himself faster so far. With Jake Pond far off him, 4/10. Looking good in the Octane, if I may say so myself. I'm sure I do every race. So yeah, unfortunately I'm commentating alone tonight, so if there are small periods of silence, just imagine someone else talking for me. Carlos Panos making his first appearance in the JVDR. Looking nice in orange if he doesn't mind me saying. Controversial move, some may say. Those from the BM garage, especially. Alberto Pensionisti, I think realising he has a back of the grid penalty. I think something should be said about that. He has set a time, so he will be ahead of the others, I believe. So. Something will be pointed out about that. That was Panos coming across finish line now. Let's see where that puts him. He's a contender for pole tonight, I'd say. A lot of talent from Greece. Currently second fastest, but like I said, the track is still evolving. Nice camera angle there. Lovely shots from this Kunos track. Even has 3 different television angles. And a static. They're spoiling us. And Dyke comes across the line to start his hot lap. Let's see where Carlos Panos' teammate will put his car tonight. Still 4 minutes, over 4 minutes left in qualifying. Jan going a bit deep there. Keeping it together though by the looks of things. Let's see how he handles Maggots and Beckett's. So weave the car onto the back straight. DRS open. He's currently down on his fastest time. Yeah, I think he backs off. Yeah, probably a wise move. Give himself another chance. Jack Smith looking strong tonight. Nicolay going third fastest. Another one we should roll out tonight. Does he have enough time to make it back to the pits though? There's a question. Clank Hughes, what can he do tonight? Oh dear. I think he likes being watched. Douglas Falcon. Douglas Falcon. He's gone. Gone very, very wide. I think that's turn. That's sector 1. I think he missed turn 1. Is that? Yeah, going into turn 2. What happened there? Oscar Williams getting ready to go. Don't leave it too late, my friend. There's Jake Bond. Lines his car up. Nice little angle here. As we ride alongside him. Going through Abbey. Just want to line your car up nicely for Village. Hook it in there. Ride. Or at least say hello to the apex as you pass it by. Jake currently 10th down on his fastest. Let's see what he can do in the second sector. As he hooks it into Brooklands and Luffield. He passes a car, I believe we saw in our peripherals. It says he's a 10th down, but I don't believe that Delta. Let's ignore that. Going through Maggots and Beckett's now. Nicely does it. Not too shabby. Bit of grass there on the tyres, but it shouldn't bother him too much. He's just lost the position to Clank Hughes, but I think he's about to reclaim it. Not the angle we wanted, that's the one. Goes through the final corner and he puts himself in third. Just shy of the 26s. Carlos Panos though. I think he wants a shot of pole tonight. What do you think? Oh, it's not the angle I wanted. Let's go back to that one. It was very wide, and that upsets the car. And I think that's his shots at qualifying tonight over. As Oscar starts his qualifying lap, he's just gone through the first sector. He's up on his best, but he still needs more time than that. Needs to find at least a second to beat Jack Smith, who's looking very strong here tonight. Jan van Dijk has a bit of a hiccup there, I think. That was a nice shot there. Oscar's up on his time. Still, I only think that'll put him in the top 5. My calculations are right. I think they're wrong. I'm gonna assume they're wrong. He crosses the line. Oh, and he goes pole! He does it! He does it! Nicola spins. Oscar Williams puts that octane on pole tonight. Christoph Bozer asks, where is this Griffin team I'm hearing a lot about? Well, they're currently, well, Mario Lind is 10th, and James May is starting from the pit, so I'm going to assume he's even further back. Oh, Bano Pensionisti says he's got a back of the grid penalty. So yeah, how about that for qualifying? Very interesting. So with that, we see this screen, which I will quickly put the right time in. You give me a second. If it will allow me to. 730. I believe that was it. How about that? Ooh, the chat is showing up on the stream for the first time. How about that? Oh my god. No! No! Well, you guys didn't just witness something gut-wrenching, but I did, and the rest of the pack did. For some reason, qualifying's just restarted, and yeah. %track grip. Jesus. Well, this has been interesting, guys. It's been a good run, and yeah, I think I'm just gonna go to bed, start fresh tomorrow, if you don't mind. 5-min quali again. No, that is not what's happening. That is not what's happening. Oh, sorry guys. I'm trying to organise a race. Flipping hell. Right, okay, I'm going to have to end the stream and look at the recording because I'm not getting any results here.